Hi all, welcome, Cynthia here, doing a 8.5 by 11 layout today, so I haven't done one of those for a little while. I have this photo here of my mum who passed away a bit over 8 years ago now, so I'd say this photo is probably maybe about 10 years old. I'm starting to do a few older photos, and I've been doing those sort of more in an 8.5 size layout. So I'm using these gorgeous papers from the Cocoa Vanilla Studio Bohemian Dream collection. Wow, I had to say that slowly so I could think about how it all went. And I'm going to use those on the layout. So these papers are the papers that I received in my kit from the Kitaholic Kit Club. Gorgeous kits that you get there. But I do decide to pull a doily from my stash, and yeah, I think I must have tried every doily that I had, deciding which size and which design that I liked the most. But I get there, and it's not this one. I go with a different one. I've struggled a little bit with this photo because the brick wall behind Mum is that orange colour, and that was very distracting. I did try to make the photo black and white, but I just felt like it took out the warmth or the love that I could feel from the photo, so I just decided to put it back into colour. Going to back it on this paper, specialty paper here. It just has some gold polka dots on it. I can't quite remember who that's from. I think it was a Sevens paper. Is that what the company's called? I think so, but I could be wrong there. Still deciding which doily I want to use. I really want to use that beautiful floral paper, but I want to break up the photo a little bit, so I'm deciding what I should do. And this is the doily that I decide to go with. And I'm going to cut the paper down so it's just the same size as the doily from top to bottom, but it goes right across the width of the page, so it still leaves enough to really show off that gorgeous pattern, but it breaks up the photo. I was thinking that I might have put gold in the background instead of the floral paper, but no, I leave the floral. Then I pull out the embellishment pack that came with the kit. So there's a couple of different things here in the pack. There's the Bohemian Dream collection ephemera pack that's in there. There's also the die cuts that we get exclusive from the Kitaholic Kit Club, and those enamel pieces, is that what they call them, from Corbett Creations. Decided that I'm going to use this frame and turn it into a sequence shaker pocket. Grabbed out the sewing machine. It only has black thread in it, and I couldn't be bothered changing it, and in the end I wished I did, because then I tried my hardest to make sure I covered up the black thread, which wasn't my initial intention. So, lesson learned, get up and change your thread. But it turns out alright in the end. I have to actually thread it twice because I did miss a part of the plastic, and the sequence started falling out the bottom. But fill them up. As you can see, I use the yellow, the light blue, the light pink, and some gold sequence in my little shaker, and I think that looks quite pretty. So all I did was grab the plastic packaging from, I don't know, probably had the collectibles in it, the ephemera pieces in it, and just sewed them to my frame. And voila, you have one shaker pocket. Picking up the mess. How's everyone been? Everyone managed to get a little bit of scrapping done? Had a productive weekend. I'm doing this voiceover on a Monday, and over the weekend I worked on my granddaughter's third birthday album, which is coming up soon. And so I did probably around about 6 layouts for that. They're all 8.5 by 11, so I find that I can get one of those done in half hour easy, so it didn't take me long to whip out a stack. But I always leave it to the last minute. I do work on the album throughout the year, here and there, and then I sort of gets close to the end of the year and I go, oh, I really need to make a concentrated effort and rush it out before it's time to pop it in the post and send it off. Here we go, I'm back to the layout. So I put the photo down, I have my shaker pocket there, decided that I'm going to put that specialties paper strip down the bottom and on the top of that beautiful floral paper. And then I go around and I lay down all my bits and pieces of ephemera around the layout. It takes me a little while to decide on the design. Just lining this up nice and straight. There we go. Is everyone doing December Daily? I don't think I'll do a December Daily again this year. I did one a few years back, but yeah, no, I don't know. Won't do one again. Certainly not for a while. You know, go to the same events, do the same things, put the same decorations up. So, and as I said, I've got this. I've got both my granddaughters, their birthdays, one's in November, one's in December, and I do a mini album for my stepdaughter as well for Christmas. So I'm a bit busy at this time of the year. I don't need to throw in an additional project such as December Daily. Start to glue everything down. I do put the photos down on the doily and I arrange all the ephemera and bits and pieces around it, and then I decide it's too far to the right, so I pull it all off and shift it to the left. So what you will see me do is put everything around and get it to a pattern and design that I like, and then I take it all off and glue it down using the hot glue gun. And you don't see me do that, but as I glued it back down I did just mix it up a little bit. So it's changed just slightly. I took a little bit away, and you'll see that in the close-up shots. And what you don't see me do as well is in the top right-hand corner, I put a tiny little cluster up there as well, just off the page to, I guess, to have that visual triangle. And on that little tag that I have on the bottom right, I just do a tiny little bit of journaling about how I miss my mum. Nothing too deep and meaningful. I've done a few pages about those, so this one's just a pretty layout. And as you see, I'm trying to cover up the black thread. And look, it looks fine in the end. I'm happy with the layout. I think it's a pretty one, but not quite as busy. I felt like it was a little bit busy at that point. And that's nearly all you see me get to do. As I said, I stopped to do the gluing once I've put it all down, and then I don't come back again. I don't know, one reason or another. I would have either ran out of memory on my phone or the battery went flat on my phone. I think both happened. So there's the hot glue gun getting ready, but I put it all back on again before I take it all off again. So I hope you've all enjoyed this process. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Tell me whether you like this collection as much as I do. I think I've said it in every video so far. I absolutely adore this beautiful collection, and the colours are just stunning. And I've probably got enough to do one more layout and then I will be finished. So I'll be a bit sad, but my new kit is winging its way to me as I speak, so I'm looking forward to receiving that. Thanks again for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the process. Please leave me comments, give me thumbs up, ask questions, you know, all the usual stuff that we ask. Hopefully you come back and watch my next video. See, I find that's a little bit too much there down on the bottom left, so that's where I reduce some of the bits and pieces from going forward after I finish gluing everything down. Okay, once again, thank you very much for watching. Everyone have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you on the next video. Catch you then. Bye.